Oh,
I would like to direct this to the distinguished members of the panel. You lousy corksuckers, you have violated my foreign rights. This Samanambaching country was founded so that the liberties of common patriotic citizens like me could not be taken away by a bunch of fargan ice holes like yourselves. Thank you very much.
thank you very much. He says it. Like,
Distinguished members of the panel.
fucking ice holes.
You've disregarded my Fargan rights.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, you guys, welcome back to Nothing Alive. I'm the Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker.
Now, we asked you at the beginning of the thing. You couldn't really see the two dudes, but you can see them now. I think you can see them a little better. Yeah, there's a little bit of glare, so I got to work on that. But I can, not now, but it's good enough what they say.
Menu. I'm your host, Vincent Franchini from Tumblr House, here with the extraterrestrial Charles Goulon.
Look at him go like, what?
Extraterrestrial? As in from beyond this island Earth.
Yes.
What do you make of that?
One of the Space Brothers from beyond.
Indeed.
Here to help mankind into a greater, better way.
I have no idea what the fuck these guys are talking about or where they're going with this because it was an hour and 15 minutes long.
Yeah, we couldn't sit through it, but the guy on the right just goes bonkers. And the guy on the left is like, it's like, didn't you preview what this guy was going to say? And I don't know if you can see the
inside. He's like, that was so funny.
He's got a cross. You can see the cross, but he's also got flames behind him.
Flaming horns.
It's like he's got horns and a cross in the middle.
These are like, I'm thinking, okay, so I read some of the comments that were pretty just bizarre. And it had to do with like naval stuff. Something about the Navy and the long time, whatever. It's like, so I think these are like naval banners or naval, crests. So I don't know. I didn't get through it, but if you guys want to check it out, it's called Off the Menu with Tumblr at tumblrhouse.com.
So the name Off the Menu suggests that it's a little bizarre, but this guy did not seem prepared for what this guy had to say.
This guy's the one that said, "Are you from space or something?" And he's like, "Oh, this is improv, I see."
Okay, so play a little bit more of it. It just gets more interesting.
That one's still speculative, but hopefully, yeah.
So basically, the League of Intelligent Planets has sent me here to help bring the people of Earth to find the way.
So I
have no fucking idea where this takes me, but I think I'll sit down and maybe watch.
I watched a little more than this, and my response was, for a paranoid schizophrenic, this guy is awfully happy.
Yeah.
So I guess if you're delusional but you're happy,
I never made.
I guess it's okay.
That moment.
Really?
Exactly.
I walked a little bit further, and I walked.
I just thought I'd let you guys tease yourself. I have no. Apparently, this guy's from space, the League of Planets,
and he went to school in Roswell, New Mexico.
That's right. He went to school in Roswell, New Mexico.
Yeah,
I'm dying to hear the rest of the story.
Well, he said some pretty crazy things that that people were replaced by aliens. It's like imposter syndrome, or not imposter syndrome, like changeling, where they change out the person. Like there's a bunch of aliens walking around.
Pod people.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of aliens walking around who are what's the word?
KROT in no way endorses anything that
they're masquerading as people who
their skin jobs.
Yeah. Toasters, as they say on Battlestar Galactica. Except those are computers.
All right, so that is just one of those things. So check out just one of the things that I fucking all know where it came from.
I don't know what you've been saying in this room that would get the attention.
And after that beginning,
like
this whole thing is about Cincinnati chili, and the comments seemed like they were talking about naval warfare or something. I don't know. Or this one guy's like, I was in the Navy for 20 years. I'm right on, brother, and stuff. And I'm like, out of context, I'm like, what is going on here? So yeah, Off the Menu. Check it out. Also, this is fucking hilarious. Miss Parker found this for you
stolen. But we know that.
guys. High quality music.
The election, I believe, was stolen. But we know that. Space Force has it all. Trump has all the information.
The spaces.
It's going to be overturned.
What do you think Space Force has?
Space Force is a military branch of the, just like the Army, all the military. I believe that we're going to have an emergency broadcast, and the military is going to come in with martial law and
kill all the
they're gonna
darkies.
be shown 8
Pause it
hours
for a
on,
second.
8
Let me
hours-
guess. If you asked her how you spell martial law, she would say MARSHALL. Because that's what they always do on the right wing sites. They go, Obama's going to declare martial law. MARSHALL. Yeah, it's so funny.
Well, if they, because otherwise people would be like, marital law? What?
Yeah, yeah.
Marital law? What's that?
Yeah, that means
It's about time.
It's about the gay. It means the gays can't get married.
Marital law.
Videos for 7 days, the world, and they're going to be showing us
world.
taped tribunals, taped confessions, and the world is going to be awakened to what's really going on with the deep state.
Space Force has no evidence of mass voter fraud. Trump's Homeland Security Department called 2020 the most secure election in American history.
Space Force is going to come and save the day.
Don't let facts get in the way of your bizarre, off-the-wall conspiracy theories.
I imagine is like, that's it. She's just...
Checkmate. We got you.
Yeah, this is unmitigated evidence.
She's like, yes!
I think
yes!
It's like declare martial law, and then the space lasers are going to initiate, right?
And they're going to target the Gentiles, maybe. Or Space Force has reprogrammed the Jewish space lasers.
To do what?
To take out the Jews first.
Well,
the Jews that committed fraud and
no more good movies.
Yeah, it's true.
It'll all just be right-wing propaganda.
Oh man, no more Spielberg, guys.
End up watching shit like they watch, like, it's the Happy Potato Hour in Russia. This is how to turn potato into vodka.
I wonder if we could show them a show like Moral Oral, and how many right-wing Christians would think it was serious. How many episodes they would have to in this country. How many of them would watch? How many episodes would they have to watch
before they know satire?
Yeah, they'd be like, it's very moral, and he gets spanked by his daddy at the end. That's so appropriate.
He's moral and oral.
Okay, let's get the bad news out of the way first before we get to the fun stuff. There was a shooting in Sacramento, California.
Whoopsie.
The article we have up right now is from a couple of days ago. 6 people were killed, and it's saying at least 16 were injured. And the last I heard, they have a suspect in custody.
I was gonna say, this fucker probably live cast shit.
Well,
he butt dialed someone while he was like, YOLO, motherfuckers.
I don't know. I think he was. Joking. I think, yeah. He. I don't think he was easy. Made it easy to find.
So they got a suspect.
The victims, who included 3 men and 3 women, have not been officially identified. But by midday Sunday, some of their names and photographs are being shared by local journalists. Well, nothing to see here. Nothing's going to happen. We're going to forget all about this in a week, and somebody will get slapped, and we'll never hear about this again. Will Smith will come out with a statement, or he'll cry on TV, and we'll never hear about this again.
No gunslinging allowed in these parts. So yeah, we have problems here too. It's not all just fucking sunshine and golden highways. So
and sinners.
Is that it?
That's it for that story.
Sorry. Oh my God.
29-year-old Devazia Turner is one of the 6 shot and killed in this shooting. He
Oh,
lived
yeah.
in Vacaville.
Oh, it's fucking sad. It's all. So it was a, let's just call it an ethnic bar. It was like, looks like the targets were black people.
Well, I'm not sure what the race of the shooter was.
Well, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, he goes on to say that gun violence sucks. I mean, it's like, dude, when you're getting up to 38,000 deaths annually,
Yeah, and then
that's like getting up to cars.
and then in
shit.
New Zealand, it's like,
Yeah, 0. You're catching up with cars at that point. How many people? Like, I don't know how many people die every year in car accidents.
well,
but
it's.
that's
I think
pretty
it's
close.
it's the number one
Yeah.
cause of death from non-natural causes.
Right. It's not like heart disease. Okay. Well, that was a short segment. I like that.
Well, the segments we
Oh,
can
no, we got
continue.
one
There's
more,
one
yeah.
more story.
Perfect. Yeah, this is your palate cleanser.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend, the man owns Rocket. What do you want? He's like, I launched it from an iPad.
Well, apparently he also has really, really, really loud speakers.
Apparently.
So loud.
He was in Berlin. What do you do?
Yeah, Karl Koff is at large.
Yeah.
Our Berlin correspondent has not been able to appear on air, and we suspect he was part of the rave. And Elon Musk was arrested after throwing a rave in Berlin, and he had speakers that were like off the charts loud.
When
and that's
asked about the speakers, police confiscated the sound system that Elon claimed came from Mars.
Hey, maybe he was here.
Yeah, right. It came from Mars. That's
The police were not able. Okay, so
makes sense of the statement over the incredibly loud fucking music.
yeah, so thousands of attendees poured out of the rave cave while local police swarmed the compound. Police have confiscated a massive sound system that Elon claimed in a stupor.
It came from Mars.
The police were not able to make sense of the statement, and they have given no further comment on whether or not the sound system was in fact made from alien technology.
I think what he did was perfectly acceptable.
Well, you know, if it's alien technology, it's probably not from Mars. I think Elon Musk is telling a little stretcher there.
There was also a story of 2 300-year-old chapels collapsing at the same time for some reason. Just shook them to the ground.
Maybe the party was a diversion from what the aliens really wanted to do.
Yeah, he's making so much noise. He's like drilling under the city. It's like, he's kind of disguised the noise.
Okay, so they confirm, however, that it bumped louder than anything they'd ever heard before. Elon Musk nor Tesla immediately responded to a request for comment.
Tesla's like, yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah, welcome to our world.
Richest man in the world, kind of gets to do whatever the fuck he wants, really. I think he rented up a fucking block of Berlin and just threw.
He's probably tried every kind of sex. He's probably tried every kind of drug. He's probably tried every kind of body spray. He's probably just fucking bored as shit and looking for unique things to do.
They're like, oh, Elon's going to throw an event out here. That's cool. It'll get people out here going to the businesses and stuff. And these 4 semi trucks just pull up and the whole fucking trailer just stands up like a robot. It just opens up and it's just these 4 of these like semi trucks.
Oh, you know what I'll bet happened?
Stacks.
I'll bet there were I'll bet some drilling machines rolled off the it was like what Pastor Locke was saying was going on.
No, we're
you know,
drilling
all
through
the
the
alarms
demon.
are going beep beep beep. But I'll bet Elon Musk had machines that were drilling the rave cave. They just rolled off the trucks and drilled that rave cave, and then the people showed up.
I wouldn't be surprised if Elon Musk built an exact like 1/1 scale version of like the Matrix where they had the cave rave. He just built that whole
He's
thing.
like, this is your prototype.
Only it is big enough for like 100,000 people to fucking party in.
So yes.
Good on you, Elon.
Elon arrested in Berlin and Karl Kopf at large,
Yeah.
but hopefully he'll be calling in and giving a man on the ground experience
Such a great
description. I know.
He's just like, oopsie.
It's like, oopsie, I can do whatever I want because I'm rich as balls.
He's like, I don't like the speakers anymore. Take them and burn them. Take them on.
Those speakers are bad luck from Mars. Don't talk to the Martians anymore. Go drop a rocket on Mars.
You know the motherfucker's already been there. it's like
well, in his mind,
keep it a secret. He wants to be like he's been there, and then when the next people go there, it's just a fucking flag with his face on it,
and a Tesla factory.
Just a flag with him holding a flamethrower. Like, oh, claimed it. Thanks. Oh man, reach for comment. The Berliners said, "What?
Was? Was ist das?"
Oh, anyway, is this thing on? You guys hearing me?
You want to talk about this?
This was part of my adventure that I had. I'll wait till I get the monitor better. But that's Nibbles and I. This is near like Point Reyes, Dillon Beach, just say northwest coast above the
peninsula.
Got to go to this place where it's like Muir Outlook, and you can go in there and you walk along this ridge that just basically it gets so narrow that it's just a walkway out of wood with walls on it, and it has like a hexagonal thing, but you're on the edge. You can't quite see the bridge, but you can see the whole opening of the bay. So it was nice. It's pretty relaxing.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Nobody around.
Yeah, no, really.
To yourself.
Yeah. It was crazy too, because at this beach right here, you don't realize, but it's like these waves be kicking, man. They were so big, like they were 10 or 15 feet.
Wow.
And it's just like this whole little cove is full of these rocks. Most of them seem like right underneath the water. But I watch these guys paddle out and surf it. And then behind me is another beach that's bigger, and the waves are huge over there too. And there's this goat. It's called Goat Rock. This is Goat Rock State Beach. That's what it was. And this rock is just this. It's just like that's it. It's the end of the land. And then there's just this giant rock with this whole huge section just missing out of it. So I don't know what it was.
I would think it would be scary to surf with all those rocks.
Fucking A. I mean, these waves were like the rocks would disappear when the waves would go over. But these guys are probably fucking really, really good surfers. But there was one dude that stood there for like 10 minutes. He was like, and then he was like, nah, I'm not fucking doing that.
No, I don't want to crack my head on my surfboard.
Yeah.
No thanks.
So, yeah, it was.
Oh, there's nubs.
Yeah. No. Having a good time. Oh, what's this one? Yeah, this is what it looked like. If you guys can see that.
Little nibbles.
So this is the other side.
Oh,
this is a big
beautiful. Yeah.
But it's crazy because the beach is so fucking steep, and then it goes out like to these sandbars out in this area, and the waves would just pile up, and all of a sudden it would just be a 7-foot or 8-foot wave in like 2 feet of water.
Oh wow! And then it would spray, right?
It would just go boom right onto the beach practically. Like in this, the next day